Hello, welcome back to Paul's Stuff. It's my space on YouTube where I get to talk about everything I love. Lots of Star Wars, lots of lightsabers. And today is about lightsaber. This lightsaber has very kindly been lent to me to review by Mando Sam. Hi Sam, if you're watching this. You may recall a little while ago I built a 1/72nd scale Razor Crest for Sam and did a video about that. At the time Sam said to me, Sam and I costume together. Sam costumes as Mando and I costume as Stormtrooper, Tusken Raider and Jedi. And Sam said to me at the time when I did his Razor Crest, would I like to borrow his Ray Graflex saber to do a review on? And of course I said yes. It's a saber I don't have. So today we're going to be looking at this saber. This is the GFX 2 from Padawan Outpost. It's a Nexus lightsaber. This particular one at the moment is equipped with a Xenopixel V2 board. Very easy to get into this saber. So we have the grip section unscrews, and then there's a cover that unscrews over the board. We do have a USB-C charging port, but you can remove the battery very easily and you can get the SD card very easily. So this is a great saber for those people who want to tinker around with settings and things, because you can get the SD card really easily. This being a Xenopixel V2, it doesn't have the Bluetooth app connectivity that the new Xeno3 Pixel has. But Sam and I have talked about the possibility of me upgrading this for him at some point to a Xeno3. So this is basically the reconstructed Graflex lightsaber from the Rise of Skywalker. If you recall, this lightsaber gets broken in The Last Jedi. I believe it's The Last Jedi, it gets broken, and yeah, it gets reconstructed for the Rise of Skywalker. So it's pretty much the Luke Skywalker Graflex that we know. That there are different details, I know, but it's essentially the Luke Skywalker Graflex. But then it's had this extra section added around the clamp section where the saber was broken in the Last Jedi. So it's quite a unique Graflex. It has this leather binding piece around it, and yeah, it's supposed to be the repaired Luke's Graflex. It's really nicely made. It's chromed like this, as many Nexus sabers are, and as you'll know if you've had anything to do with chromed Nexus lightsabers, they are infinite fingerprint magnets. This always has fingerprints on it. No getting around that. Sam has popped a NeoPixel blade plug in here, and yeah, it's a nice saber. It does have the same base saber as my Luke's Graflex that I've shown you before. I'll just grab that and do a quick comparison for you. Also grab a tool, otherwise I'm not going to be able to swap the blade plugs out for a blade. So this is, on top is my Luke Episode 5 Empire Strikes Back Graflex, and underneath is what is sometimes known as the Reflex, I think coming from rebuilt Graflex. As you can see, they're very similar. This one's had a lot of work done to it to bring it to where it is. Still not hugely accurate, but a lot closer to what we see in the movie than it started out. So there we go, that's the kind of externals of it. As I say, Sam has a NeoPixel blade plug in here, which is not a bad idea for one reason. So I'll turn it on. I have also put on some custom sounds. So this has custom quotes from Anakin Skywalker for power on and power off, and it also has custom sounds for battery charging. Sam wanted quotes from Anakin, as he rightly says to me. This is basically Anakin's lightsaber. It's the Skywalker lightsaber that has passed down from Anakin through Luke to Rey. And Leia, I guess, as well. But yeah, so he wanted Anakin quotes on here, it being Anakin's lightsaber in his eyes. So when we turn it on,
this is where the fun begins.
Has a quote from Anakin. Now, the reason the NeoPixel blade plug is a good idea in this is because it has a shine through crystal at the front. So if we turn it on, you can see that's glowing blue, and the NeoPixel blade plug does help with that because the blade plug itself is lighting up behind it. Gesture controls, as all V2s do. Other than those custom sound files, this is a complete Xenopixel V2 standard setup. So it has all 34 of the standard Xenopixel fonts on here. One thing with these Graflexes, you'll find you do have to pinch the bunny ears at the back for blades and things like that to go in successfully. It's got it's set up for a 36-inch blade, 1 inch diameter. I'll show you what it looks like with the blade set up. All the usual Xenopixel V2 stuff. Tip drag. So standard Xenopixel V2 setup, and then I've put custom quote from Anakin on it for the power down. So this takes around 10 seconds to power down, go into deep sleep.
May the Force be with you.
And that's pretty much it with this saber. It's a lovely saber, great starter saber because of that access to the board and everything. There's no real need to take anything apart. Now, when I did get this from Sam, as I say, Sam costumes with me, so does his brother, and they've both used this at costuming events, and I did go through it and just tighten things up a little bit because there were some things that had come loose. The little crystal had come loose, the button had come loose. It was a little bit loose where the grip screws in. So just tightened all of those things up. But it does highlight it. If you've got one of these sabers or any of these sabers, and you're going to use them at all, then you do have to be prepared to do a little bit of maintenance work on them from time to time. Just make sure things are cinched up, that sort of thing. So yeah, great saber. Lots of potential for additional work on it as well. You could weather this. The sleeve on the inside here should be black. You could take that out and spray paint it black, or paint it black. You could even paint it black through the holes if you wanted to. But yeah, lots of potential with this lightsaber. It's a really nice lightsaber. Doesn't cost the earth. And particularly if you're into the prequels, into the sequels rather, into the last 3 movies, this is the saber that Rey uses for most of the Rise of Skywalker. And it's got that lineage back through to Anakin as well, which is nice. So that's the GFX 2 from Padawan Outpost. Another cracking lightsaber. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a like. Lots more content on the channel like this. So if you've only just found the channel as well, please consider subscribing. And if you hit the notification bell, that will tell you when I'm uploading new content. I try and upload content fairly regularly. But yeah, thanks for watching this far. I hope you've liked the video and that you like this lightsaber. And I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.